Hello, this is Palico Patch, and welcome back to more of the Curious Expedition. And we're with Richard Francis Burton. I was going to say Bacon then. Richard Bacon is not someone who is a famous explorer. He's a radio personality these days. He got done for taking cocaine and getting caught, I believe. But you know, who hasn't been there, hey? Anyway, let's get back on the old gamer-rooney. We won't go too far into my past. And yeah, we are choosing our next expedition. And as we picked up last time, the impetus trait, which is the one where we get a reduced base cost on our sanity cost when we move. We can go wherever we want. Obviously, the jungle's easier. There would appear to be a portal in that one, from looking at that centre tile at the bottom, compared to Monstrous Drylands. Quite a few things, some caves, shrines. Ooh. Which one should we do? It looks like the Drylands actually might have more to do. Although I'm interested in the portal. I've never actually managed to venture too far into a portal. So that could be pretty interesting too. Let's go for the portal. We'll do this one. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I made my way to the docks. There were still some preparations necessary, so I spent my time on the deck enjoying the cool breeze. A trader politely asked for my attention. He was a collector of sorts and promised to pay well for any instruments that we would return with. That's fine, we'll accept that then. The trader was glad to see that I accepted his request. He wished us luck on our journey. The news of my glorious adventure had spread, so I was not surprised to see that my fame had spread word amongst adventurous spirits. Many new recruits showed up, curious for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? So I've still got space for one more. And we can have Bikaji Babha, the trader, Pierre Montagne, I guess it would be a silent G, wouldn't it? I guess Pierre Montagne, the artiste, or Anne Laurie Terrien, the artiste. Or no thanks. As you guys probably know if you've been watching this for a while now, I like my traders. They haggle. Haggling is good. Haggling decreases prices. We like traders. And although we can't say his name properly, we shall accept him. So he is now known as Bikaji. He can be Bick. Bick Baba. Bick. We could use a trader and welcome Bick in our trek. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that the ship was ready to be put out to sea. So let's buy some stuff. We've got 110. Got some torches. We've got plenty of ropes. We could buy a gun. A simple but reliable pistol used in combat. And as a special dice combo. Or shotgun. How much is that worth? That's worth 80. That's worth 50. I don't think I'm going to buy... I could buy machetes. Used for cutting a whole manner of things that are particularly helpful in traversing jungles. We've got plenty of ropes. We've got plenty of torches. Let's buy a pistol and 6 chocolate. And that gives us 8 foodstuffs overall, which is good. And we can always sell the voodoo doll. So, yeah, that's cool. We'll go for that. Just in time, our ship was ready for departure. I could have done animal improvement if I saved my money. Right, rubbish. Okay. Set sail. Let's go. Expedition 2. Oh, we got... Oh! Shouldn't have pressed that button. That was very quick. You catching up? There we go. Early this morning, we arrived at our expedition area. I was curious to find what adventures were waiting for us here, so I'm quite happy to keep everything on us for the time being. You asked that last time. Money hungry, Mr. Sergeant Malcolm. Money. We're going to promote Bicky straight away because we like the haggling. Haggling is good. 6 out of 6, 8 out of 8. Increase viewing distance. We'll probably promote to do as well, because the viewing distance would be, yeah, helpful, definitely. And that's about it. So we're in a 4-region expedition now. So it would probably make sense to make our way to the further westerly one and then make our way in, especially as we're blocked off here. So there's no easy way to that one. I'm hoping, in the best possible sense, there's nothing up here, or else I'm going to get diverted away from this one down here. But first things first, let's crack on with this one. And we have a stone statue. I inspected the mysterious man-made stone figure. The skillful crafted eyes seem to look right at us. It's like one of those... have you seen those old posters from World War II? Where it's of that Sergeant Major is pointing, and wherever you look, whatever angle you're looking at, he's always pointing at you. I'm guessing that's what that not so well drawn statue is on screen right now. But yeah, it's sort of like that, I presume. I forget the name of that guy. It's a major? No, it's not a major. It's someone more important than the major. Anyway, yeah, getting sidetracked. So yeah, the skillful crafted eyes seemed to look right at us. Its presence felt uncomfortable, and I desired to move on. I noticed some items by the statue. They must have been put there by the natives of this region, which we haven't met yet, remember. They were sacrificial offerings, as it seemed. Let's have a gander. So more torches and leaves. Let's take them all. We took what was useful to us. Okie dokie. So thankfully nothing's popped up there, which means we've got no excuse to be diverted. So let's crack over to the next question mark. There is a way through, thankfully, as well. And we've come across Shaman hut? Shaman hut, okay. We entered a mysterious-looking hut. The place smelled of old wet wood, with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the damp walls. A native shaman approached us with an absent stare as he chewed on some leaves. It's another druggie! Another druggie. So. We're going to try and clean up. What are you? Can't resist the constant urge to steal objects. I would say, arguably, that's worse than being scared of butterflies. Oh, he's in a volatile state of mind as well. Is that because we found butterflies? Okay. So, You see, I've never had anyone actually steal off me, but I don't want him to, if that makes any sense. I'd rather have a volatile person. So let's ask for a cleansing. The shaman was willing to offer his services, but demanded payment up front. He promised that after his ritual, the patient would be cured of all kinds of mental sickness. So, if we put the bar 2 up, which isn't too bad, and the leaves, we can get something back. What have they got? Tome page of chasm, a metal cube, a small cube of a shiny magnetic material covered in otherworldly engravings. How much is that worth? Quite a bit. Tome of waterfall creation, a water drain. What about if I gave you a voodoo doll? Cool. Let's take the metal cube. I have absolutely no idea what it does, but it seems pretty cool, so we'll take that. The shaman quickly grabbed the offered goods and then beckoned the afflicted to lie on the ground before him. So we are going to cleanse Bicky. The shaman began chanting. He seemed to be communicating with the gods. After a short while, he calmed down and we helped Bicky get to his feet. Cool. And I've got this, which is something. Can I use it? I can't use it. I left click on it, nothing happens. Probably not a bad thing, really. Right, so let's go to the centre of here. Or should we go on to... Should we go on to there? We'll be able to see quite a far way, which could be useful. And then we can go to there. Yeah, we'll do that. I love hills. I love hills. And what do we see? So we've got some butterflies we can grab, some hyenas, but we've got the pistols, so I'm not too worried about those. One extra question mark. So let's go to there. And we have a village on the water. We carefully approached an unknown native village. The villagers seemed to be the best scouts known to this region. The natives were suspicious about our arrival. It seemed wise to offer them some presents. There you go. Oh, cheap. You can have a couple of torches. How's that? And a rope. There we go. They accepted our offerings and welcomed us friendly. I quickly understood the language of these people and soon were able to communicate. So let's rest. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. The natives were very hospitable and we spent an enjoyable evening with them. I slept in great comfort and safety. The following morning I woke as the village was already buzzing with activity. We felt welcome here. They remained very polite and offered us some more help. Right. Are we at full capacity now? I don't think we are we? No, because we've got the scout. Yeah, we are. We can have a look to see what's worth trading. I don't think it's going to be too much. Yeah. Nothing I'm crazy about, in all honesty. I want to take this home, this metal cube. I want to know what it does. So, yeah, don't worry about that. We'll crack on. Let's go. I told the men to pack up and headed out, as new adventures could be waiting around the next corner. Right, so 26 to get to the butterflies, or 18 to get to the question mark. So let's go, or how much is it? Let's cancel that. How much is it to there? 30. So yeah, let's just go to the question mark. We've got the extra viewing distance, so yeah, stuff should pop up. And conveniently, we have a stone overhang, which we can stop at. We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the elements. Let's give it a rest. I told to pack down the trek and told the people to rest. The night was bleak and everyone was seemingly worn out as we rested by the fireplace. In the night I could hear the wind howl against the overhang, creating an eerie ambience. It was as if the land itself was trying to chase me away. So poetic, so poetic. And we're up to 79, okay. We prepared for departure. After all that time, we've been lucky not to have been crushed by the massive stone over our heads. I wonder what awaits us this new day. Right, okay, so let's go. So let's go to there and get the butterflies and then up onto the question mark. I think that's the best way of going about it. If the hyenas want to start something, that is fine. Let's just collect these butterflies before we do anything else, though. Oh, okay. So we found the pyramid, and let's drink the alcohol. I think that's the best one to do, and get up onto there. We haven't found any shrines really, so there's no need to go back anytime soon. We know where we are, which is cool. We have a shrine. Let's have a look. A shrine towered above us. It was in terrible shape as the weather had been beating down on it for centuries. What remained of a narrow staircase led to the only entrance. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water underneath the ground. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Okay, use rope. After securing everyone, we successfully scaled the towering shrine. Let's enter. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. Lots of gold. Lots and lots of gold. We're going to take them. We're going to take them. I would not leave empty-handed. We took the artifact from the altar. We grabbed the treasure and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water broke through the ground and started to flood the whole area. We had to run for our lives to not drown in the huge lake that began to form. Ah. Right. That might be an issue. That might be an issue. Now we've got a golden head and a golden skull. We haven't really explored too much, although I'd say that one's pretty dud anyway. There's only the dry lands in that region. Sorry, dry lands. The wrecked boat, and that's supplies generally, I think. Can we risk it up to there? Let's eat a little. Let's see if we can get to there. We'll get ready to cancel. Oh, we did it. We made an unusual discovery. Before us lay the mysterious, almost completely destroyed shipwreck. It remained a mystery to how it could have ended up in this place. It seemed to be stranded here for a long time. I attempted to make out the name. Madanina. Okay, let's have a look around. I was certain there was something to find here. We formed small search teams and searched the place. Okie dokie. And yeah, we've got space for all that, so thank you very much. And we should have just enough time to get back. 32. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. It seems to be chasing us slowly, but that's not too bad because we've got the pyramid. So we're bringing the cube back. We've got 2 bits of gold. We're not going to have a lot of cash. That's anything. There was the golden pyramid, enthroned above the landscape. Overcoming all the obstacles, we had yet survived. And we're just going to get out of here because that wasn't a bad pull. That wasn't a bad pull. After all this hardship, great joy overcame me. I knew that the name Richard Francis Burton would be written about. And once again, we are rocking it. We are rocking it. So, yeah, that was short and sweet, I think is the best way to describe that one. We found the pyramid. We came first. We're doing all right. I think we're going to be well ahead. Well ahead. God save the Queen! I'm sure back when this was set, it was the King, wasn't it? Wasn't it? It's not Queen Victoria, surely. I love you. My voice is breaking again. I don't even care. I love you. I don't care. Anyway. What a day. So we have Protector receives an additional defense die. That could be pretty interesting. A Strong Mind, increased maximum sanity. Or Heavy Carrier, gain 2 additional inventory slots. We're doing okay for inventory because we've got a full party. We're doing okay for attack, so I don't think we have to worry too much about defending. So I think the maximum sanity would be the best one to go for. So let's crack on. Huzzah! Huzzah! Now I'm expecting us to jump way ahead here. Not that far ahead. Not that far ahead. So we are at a difference of about... My math is terrible. That's 20 off 3. So that's 77 difference, I think. 77 difference. Right, okay. So fame. 70 fame or funds for 40. See, if you, as I said, it only takes that one bad expedition and then you are scuppered. So let's gift the skull, which is to 790. Because it's not worth anything for the butterflies, for 2 butterflies. So let's gift the butterflies, and let's sell the head, and then we've got a little bit of cash, not too much, and so we've got desert, and dry lands. Oh, but that one's got quite a few shrines in. That would be quite a good one. Those are caves. I think they're caves or tombs. Could they be tombs? Possibly tombs. Tiki Taka Desert, Demanding Desert, or the Sad Drylands. Well, that's a decision for the next episode anyway. So, thanks for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. We're doing okay. I think we're doing all right. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So yeah, yeah. I've just interrupted my little breakdown of the last thing I like to say on the episode now. So I've sort of ran out of steam. So yeah, take it easy. Catch you on the next one.